Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Less Stress Travel, your number one channel when it comes down to handling your stress through the right minerals, the right vitamins, the right diet, the right quality sleep, and the right amount of corrective exercise to reducing your stress and bringing your body long term into the right shape, health, and overall making you more productive and more energetic. Guys, today let's talk about a mineral I have never been talking about on this channel. It's the first time I'm gonna mention it, but it's super important. Selenium, okay? Why is selenium so important? Two big reasons. There are many reasons, but two big reasons. First one, you need it in combination with iodine, which I'm gonna make a separate video about as well, because it's super important to understand certain factors about this as well. Two, upregulating your thyroid function, which basically determines if you are a slow, a fast oxidizer, so basically saying if you have a slow or fast metabolism, which determines in the end if you are a body type which can gain a lot of muscle, which can burn very fast fat, or on the other hand, if you are a slow oxidizer, that means yes, you will gain more mass inside of your body, not just muscle but also fat, faster, and you struggle with burning and losing your fat in the end as well. So it's very important to have the right amount of selenium inside of your diet. But that's just one thing. The other thing is it's dependent, the production of glutathione, which is the main antioxidant inside of your body, which your body can produce on its own outside of, with the right amino acids and selenium together, producing glutathione, which helps you to fight and deal better with free radicals. And remember, when we talk about stress, free radicals are just another example to talk about stress, okay? So what can you do to upregulating your selenium? In my opinion, it's one of the few minerals you can cover with your diet if you have certain things in mind. And I use two products which I want to present to you today, which I have here prepared. One of them you might know, one of them you might not know before. You didn't know before, but let's get right into it. So the first one you might heard of are Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are the most richest food when it comes of density of when it comes down to the density of selenium inside of some foods and products. Selenium is found in, I think, a daily intake of like 100 grams of Brazil nuts would give you 100 or 1,000 times more. I think it's 100 times more, but it's a ridiculous amount of times more than you would actually need for your daily intake for the recommendations people give, right? We can talk about if these recommendations are really that accurate, but it definitely tells you if you can eat 2 or 3 Brazil nuts in theory, and I'm gonna come to this in a second, to cover your need of selenium through your day to make your thyroid function well and to produce glutathione to protect you from stress and free radicals, okay? Now, I've been saying that because you have to have in mind, in the end, Brazil nuts, I think they are awesome, but I wouldn't count on them 100% when it comes down to my personal selenium. What I do personally, this is my personal recommendation, I'm not saying this is for everybody, but what I do is I eat 2 to 3 Brazil nuts per day. And in addition to that, I'm definitely getting my sardines. Again, it's not a product placement. I'm not getting paid for that to show this in the camera. This is just what I've been eating. Sardines are amazing because 100 grams of them can cover 94%. I think it's the figure is 93% of your daily intake of selenium. So if you combine these two, eating 2 to 3 Brazil nuts plus eating 100 grams of sardines per day, then you're good to go with your selenium inside of your body. And on top of that, you're getting a plant product and you get an animal product. You bring both together, and the sardines on top of that well, the Brazil nuts as well. They give you protein, they give you fat. They're not upregulating your blood sugar. It's for me, the perfect products which I'm working with. And on top of that, and this is an additional bonus information, I recommend normally the cod liver oil, which is one of the best products you can find beside of magnesium, which I think, in my personal opinion, everybody should be taking for dealing with inflammation, for upregulating your vitamin D production, with a ton of cholesterol, with a ton of vitamin A. It's one of the best products you can find on earth, in my opinion, if you have a high quality one. But if you can travel with that, which is understandable because it's a liquid, and you cannot take this everywhere, and it gets, if it's not stored in a cold and dark environment, the fatty acids can get very rancid very fast. So you should always store this cold and in a dark place. The sardines are not having this effect, and these little boxes, I mean, they are very light. You can take them everywhere, and nobody will say anything about that normally, if you're not crossing like borders crazily. And even if you do, you can eat that right in front, before you go into the check-in when you're flying, and there's no problem with that. So this is a special tip, especially these two products. You can very easily take them everywhere, and you don't have to worry about covering your selenium daily intake. Okay guys, that's for it today. One last thing, if you are interested to really get going handling your stress, reducing the time effort you're putting inside of your business, and if you're realizing that the time you're putting in causing you a ton of stress, and you want to learn how you can regulate with these three factors, with your diet, with your sleep, and with the right amount of corrective exercises, how you can downgrade your stress levels, upgrading your productivity and your energy levels, I have a good news for you. I'm offering a 45-minute consultation. If you want to have more information about that, click on the link below. I'm gonna link to my website, where you just fill out a couple of questions, and where you can pick a date, and we gonna see us very soon in a free call. It's completely free, where we gonna analyze your personalized situation, because I want to see if I can help you, how much I can help you, and where are really your triggering points, so we can work together in handling your stress. Other than that, please give me a thumbs up if you think that is valuable. If you think this is great, share it with a friend. If you think somebody needs to know that, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't been subscribing. And yeah, see you in the next video. Take care, take action, reduce your stress. I'm out. Bye bye.